What if I told you this story is not about a poor man? What if I told you it is about a man who earned more money every year but still felt broke inside? This is not a story about bad luck. It is not a story about failure. It is a story about a quiet trap. A trap that does not shout. A trap that smiles at you. A trap called lifestyle. Listen carefully, because this story may feel very close to your own life. In a busy town near a long highway, there lived a young man named Daniel. The town was always loud. Cars passed day and night. Buses stopped and left. People rushed everywhere. Daniel was 27 years old. He worked very hard. Every morning, his alarm rang before the sun came up. He washed his face, drank fast coffee, and left his small apartment. Every night, he came home tired. His feet hurt. His back felt stiff, his eyes felt heavy. But Daniel felt proud. He had a job, he had goals, he believed he was moving forward. Daniel started his first job with a small salary. It was not much money, but it was honest work. On his first payday, he checked his phone again and again. When he saw the money in his account, he smiled. He told himself, "This is just the beginning. If I earn more money, my life will be better." And at first, that was true. With his first salary, Daniel paid his bills on time. He bought simple food. He slept better. He felt independent. For the first time in his life, he felt like an adult. After 1 year, Daniel got a raise. His manager shook his hand and said, "Good job, you earned this." His salary went up. Not a lot, but enough to feel different. Daniel felt happy and proud. He smiled more at work. He walked taller on the street. With his new money, Daniel moved to a better apartment. It had clean white walls, bright lights, a bigger TV. When he sat on his new couch, he looked around and said, "I worked hard. I deserve this." And everyone agreed. Daniel's parents were proud of him. His friends said, "You're doing great." Daniel believed them. 1 year later, Daniel earned even more. This time, the raise felt big. His bank balance looked better. He felt excited. He celebrated by buying a new phone, then a soft sofa, then a shiny watch. He said, "I'm just enjoying life." His clothes looked better. His shoes were always clean. When Daniel walked into a room, people noticed him. From the outside, his life looked successful. His friends said, "Daniel is winning in life." But something was quietly growing behind the scenes. Daniel's spending grew with his income. Each time his money went up, his life became more expensive. Higher rent, more subscriptions, more eating out, more comfort, more habits, more bills, more payments, more pressure. But Daniel did not notice. He only saw one thing. He was earning more than before. He thought, "I am moving forward." But in truth, he was running in place. Every month his salary came in. Every month it went out just as fast. Daniel never felt rich. He always waited for the next paycheck. One evening, after a long workday, Daniel met his old friend Leo. Leo worked a simple job. He earned less than Daniel. They sat at a small cafe near the road. The chairs were old. The coffee was cheap. The place was quiet. Daniel talked a lot. He talked about his job, his long hours, his new phone. He talked about how busy he was. Leo listened quietly. He nodded and smiled. Then Leo asked a simple question. "Daniel, how much do you save each month?" Daniel laughed. "Laugh?" he said. "I don't really save. I use my money to enjoy life." Leo looked down at his cup. Then he said softly, "I earn less than you, but I save a little every month." Daniel felt something strange in his chest. His smile became weak. He quickly changed the topic, but that question stayed in his mind. Days passed, then weeks, then months. Daniel's job became more stressful. His boss wanted more results, more speed, more hours. Daniel stayed late at work. He answered messages at night. He felt tired all the time. He slept less. He worried more. One rainy evening, Daniel's car stopped in the middle of the road. The engine made a loud noise and died. Cars honked behind him.
Daniel felt panic. He took the car to a repair shop. The mechanic looked serious. The repair cost was high, very high. Daniel opened his bank app. There was almost nothing there. For the first time, real fear entered Daniel's heart. He had a good job, he earned good money, but he was not safe. One small problem was enough to shake his whole life. Daniel felt weak. He borrowed money to fix the car, and with that, another payment entered his life. Daniel started to feel trapped. He worked to pay bills. He paid bills to keep his lifestyle. He kept his lifestyle to look successful. Every month felt like a race. Inside, he felt empty and tired. One late night, he sat alone and asked himself, "Why do I still feel poor?" That weekend, Daniel visited his Uncle Mark. Uncle Mark lived outside the town. His house was small but clean. His car was old and scratched, but his face was calm. Daniel asked him, "Uncle, how are you always so relaxed?" Mark smiled and said, "Sit down, let me tell you a story. When I was young, I thought money was freedom, so I worked very hard to earn more. I got raises, I bought things,
But every time I earned more, I spent more. My house grew bigger, my car got newer, but my peace became smaller." Daniel listened closely. "One day," Mark continued, "I learned a hard lesson. Income does not make you rich, control does. If your lifestyle grows faster than your savings, you will stay poor." Those words felt heavy. They touched Daniel's heart. Mark stood up and walked outside. He picked up a bucket with a hole at the bottom. He poured water into it. The water leaked out fast. "If you pour more water into this bucket," Mark asked, "will it ever get full?" Daniel shook his head. Mark smiled. "That bucket is your lifestyle. No matter how much money you pour in, it will never be enough." Daniel stayed silent. For the first time, he saw his life clearly. Every raise became a new bill. Every reward became a new cost. He earned more but owned nothing. He worked harder but felt weaker. That night, Daniel could not sleep. He looked around his apartment. His phone, his watch, his furniture. They looked nice, but they did not make him feel safe. He realized something painful. He had built a nice cage for himself. The next morning, Daniel made a decision. Not a big one, not a loud one, a quiet, strong decision. He decided to change his habits, not his income. Daniel started small. He tracked his spending. He saw where his money went: coffee, food delivery. Small daily costs, costs he never noticed before. He cut some of them. He stopped buying things just to impress others. He stopped comparing his life to others. Daniel began saving a little each month. At first, it felt slow, very slow, but it felt peaceful. For the first time, his money stayed with him. Months later, another problem came. This time, Daniel was ready. He paid for it without fear, no stress, no panic. For the first time, his money worked for him. He smiled, not because he earned more, but because he needed less. Daniel learned a powerful truth. Wealth is not about how much you earn, it is about how much you keep. Lifestyle can be a tool, or it can be a trap. Many people fall into it without knowing. If this story felt familiar, you are not alone. Many people earn more and still struggle. But you can choose differently. You can break the cycle, one habit at a time. If this story helped you think in a new way, please like this video. Share it with someone who needs this lesson. Comment below and tell us what part touched you most. And don't forget to subscribe to Golden Growth Set for more simple stories about money, mindset, and life.
One story can change how you think, and one new thought can change your future. See you in the next story.